Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, episode, what is it now, 15? I should really keep a counter of these things. Anyway, last run. That was my Maggie run where I successfully took down the cathedral, which was good after the last rather poor Eden run. So, with that, I'm getting very close to finally unlocking the cathedral and Sheol on its own. I believe that would put me at 8 wins against it, so it means only 2 more until it's finally there. So on that point, who shall I play as next? Eve or Eden? I'm gonna go with Eve, because I have not played her whatsoever so far. So I may as well do so now. And a Curse of Darkness, because of course it's a Curse of Darkness, what else could it be? On one hand, I probably should not have taken that damage. On the other hand, I'm in Horror Babylon right now, so I don't really care. I don't have any use for that at the moment. And now I shall cure this one. Awesome. Now that we've taken down some of these dips, my job's a lot easier. But I have to be careful about this one. Don't want him to charge me when I'm not ready. Now then. First things first, we're obviously going to have to look for the treasure room because we need something to increase our power. Now, obviously, with Horror Babylon activated, it's pretty good. Since with the way Eve works, the way Eve works is that she has a damage decrease, like her modifier is like 0.75 or something like that. However, when she turns to Horror Babylon, it's turned to normal. Not to mention she gets Horror Babylon's normal abilities at a full heart instead of... Well, let's pretend that didn't happen, shall we? I didn't see it between the Curse of Darkness and the Burning Basement and everything right there. Anyway, seed is SBBB 44XC. That was... yeah, that was not good. But again, I'll blame the fact that it was a camoed challenge enemy. That Curse of Darkness level, I could not see him for the life of me. I have trouble seeing him when it's normal light, let alone that. So on that note, I'm back to this, and I may as well take the damage because I want Horror Babylon at all times. Horror Babylon also comes with a speed up as well as its normal things, so that's kind of cool. Alright. Now then. Can't get me. Take that. And I'm missing everything. I just realized that's because he has the soul effect. I was confused for a second as to why I kept missing him, and then realized, oh wait, I'm curving away from him. Okay, now, as with last time, looking for the treasure room. Gotta look for the treasure room. Once we get there, our lives will be easier so long as it's something halfway decent. I'll even take soy milk. I kinda like soy milk in a way. You just have to change up your playstyle a bit. Which, I think that's kind of a problem that a lot of those types of items have in this game. At least for a lot of people, is that you have to change your playstyle in ways that you're not really going to be used to. I may as well take out the boss. Ragman. Fairly easy right off the bat. Especially with the damage modifiers by, whatchamacallit, Horror Babylon. And okay. Killing his various heads here. And there we go. I like Ragman. He's a pretty cool basement boss. No. Never again. I wonder what that does. Oh, I wasn't supposed to take that. Oh well.
Power pill.
Power pill. Kind of useless since I already finished that, but... no. Oh wait, is it that one trinket that, makes it so spacebar items don't spawn anymore? Yeah, I think so. I'm taking the damage on purpose in order to get Horror Babylon back. Since I can't step on spikes or something, Oh, cool. Awesome. Cricket's head, a 1.5 damage multiplier, plus I think 0.3 on top of that. And to make things better, scapular. So we get a soul heart every time we're down to half red heart. I'm not sure if it's true. It's still true for I'm not sure if it's true when you go down to half a spirit heart, nothing else. I can't remember. I know it works that way for Blue Baby, but what works for Blue Baby might not necessarily work for anyone else. May as well donate. Not like I have anything better to use it on. So yeah, Max's head. That was awesome. I'm very happy with it. Now then, I want a bomb so I can get into there. But I don't know how likely that is. That was a key. Toxic shock, mass poison. That looks pretty cool. What's it do? Poison every enemy when you walk in a room? Something like that. Because it's not an active item. For one thing, I have no, which prevents that from what I'm told. And so since it's a mass poison effect, that's all I can really imagine. Well, I guess it could be that when you get hit, it poisons everyone, but I don't know. That seems kind of weird for something called mass poison. I guess we'll find out in like 3 seconds. Oh wait, we can't find out here because I didn't walk into the room. Wow, that was powerful. And I regained health from that. I mean, technically that's good, but I didn't really want that. Is it just me or is that stronger than usual? He usually doesn't do so much damage. Yeah, it looks like it poisons the room when you go into it based on the aura right there. Alright, another key. May as well go in here then. 5. I want to be careful not to activate it. Okay. I don't really want Power Pill because it heals me. I don't want it to heal me. Yep, see, it poisons everything when you walk in the room. Admittedly, the overlay is kind of annoying, but it looks like it's only very temporary, and the poison effect more than makes up for that slight annoyance. It's pretty awesome there. So yeah, I like Toxic Shock. I don't know what you do. Endless Nameless. I don't know. It probably does something. Oh, I remember Serpent's Kiss. That's what we got for Lilith there. Wonder what that does. Probably some kind of poison as well. Which means I'm kind of overwhelmed on the poison right now.
Infested?
Infested? Alright. Oh, dropped a black heart. So is it like that, Maw of the Void? Because I know Maw of the Void does the same thing when you kill enemies with it. It sometimes drops a spirit heart. What's in here? Why did I go in here when I have only 2 coins? Who knows? Who knows why I do anything? Okay. I kind of want to bomb the donation machine. I know that's kind of stupid when I already donated to it, but part of the reason is that I want an arcade so I can get my health down safely, and I can't do that with less than 5 coins. Yeah, it looks like it makes enemies drop black hearts. I would guess from the fact that it has the dripping poison from the mouth thing that it would do some kind of, you know, poison effect as well. But there's nothing I can think of that would... But I can't really see any effect on it. The thing is, since I have Toxic Shock, I can't tell if the poisons do to them or the thing. Okay, let's see here. I like these smaller boss rooms to a degree. I mean, maybe I just haven't gotten... Yeah, it looks like it does poison them, because he probably shouldn't have been poisoned there. I'll do it. Dark Bum. I should not have done it. In fact, I should have waited before I did it. Oh well. It's a Dark Bum. So between Serpent's Kiss, Dark Bomb, and Toxic Shock, I don't... Oh, and Max's Head, don't forget that. I don't think I'll be having too difficult of a time with this match. However, I've said that on plenty of runs that I've lost before, so don't count on it too much. Isn't there an item that increases this length of status effects? I forget what it's called, though. If so, that would be really cool to pick up right now, because I have something that inflicts it on every single enemy I come across in a room. Yeah, it does look like it poisons them. However, since I'm killing them so quickly, they don't even have a chance to get poisoned. The poison effect's really cool in some rooms because it virtually kills a lot of enemies. In others, it puts down to one-hit kills. Be even better if I could find an arcade with a blood donation machine. That way I can finally get to Horror Babylon again. To be fair, I didn't know Power Pill actually... I'm taking that. Proptosis? Sure. It stacks with Max's Head. Why wouldn't I take it? Nah, I don't feel like it. This way I have a better chance of getting the boss rush too. I'm definitely in a position where I could do so easily. Between Toxic Shock and all the other stuff I have. Not to mention what is in essence a ×3 multiplier. Because I get it, well, up close. Further away, it's closer to... I don't know, I can't calculate it. Of course, it's Krampus. Careful. Yeah, so something was brought up about him that the twisting brimstone is basically impossible to dodge when he's in a corner. Yeah, that should really be fixed. Every other enemy that does that, they can do it in a corner somewhere. So apparently, no doesn't affect Head of Krampus. I think that might be because well, I guess it could be that I have what it does wrong, but I would assume that's more because it's a hard-coded spawn. I don't know, just donate till I have 5. I don't really need the Spirit Heart because between Serpent's Kiss and... Well, Serpent's Kiss isn't doing much though because I'm killing everything before it has a chance to spawn it. To poison them. I got lucky before. That's quite a thing to say when I have Head of Krampus plus Proptosis, but you know what I mean. I got unlucky that I didn't end up getting a blood donation machine. Once I get that, then I'm basically awesome, amazing, and will never ever die to anything ever again. I might be exaggerating a little there, but it's still a pretty awesome run. This feels good. I know it's not immediately after that one run, but it still feels good after the one run where I had the Eden start there. That was pretty awful. Not gonna lie. Alright. Is it just me, or is it getting stronger? Because it killed those basically instantly, whereas it never could before. Is it just me, or did it curve around him? Oh, this is one that has the soul effect. Okay, so it was actually curving around the other one there. I just didn't notice. Come on. You can do it. I have faith in you. There we go. Lemon Party. That's okay. I am okay with it. They're dead. Maybe maybe like it increases with damage you deal. Ah! Didn't expect that. Almost as much as I didn't expect the Spanish Inquisition, huh? See what I did there? I don't want anti-grav tears. I don't want to have to tap. On the other hand, the tears delay is pretty good. I'll do it. I know I shouldn't. Yeah, well. I have awesome tears now, so I'm not gonna do that. Gertie! Death to Gertie. Fire! And you're dead now. Aw, I didn't get a... Hematemesis? health up. I'd like to point out that is technically one of the worst things I could have gotten given my current goals. And I should not have run into that fire. Just because I have more health than I could possibly need does not mean I should waste it. Which I'm doing a very fine job of, by the way. I refer to my previous statement. Oh well, there's one of these. Fortunately, that didn't have a donation machine. I don't think it can, come to think of it. Okay. I just want an arcade somewhere. Come on. Hush might be kind of difficult if I choose to fight him, her, whatever. Whatever pronoun I should use on said creature. I am happy with that. I'm not going to lie about that. Not that I would have a reason to, but having an extra use of Krampus's head whenever I feel like it is pretty wonderful. I don't know how Krampus's head affects Hush. Because I know Hush has the scaling health thing. More or less. In essence, it does. Seriously. Part of it's my speed that I run into those things before I even realize it, but no, it's 100% the fact that I'm not paying attention. Again, just because I have more health than I can ever possibly use, it's not that I can take that as an opportunity to be worthless about it. And of course I get more damage, because of course that's what I need. And yet I can't find a blood donation machine for the life of me. Here's something. Excellent. I'm almost tempted to take IV bag instead. Because then if I accidentally pick up some health in some way, which you know I will, it's pretty obvious I will do so at some point. Oh, I just realized it's a marked rock, isn't it? It's hard to see marked rocks in the Curse of Darkness. I don't want to do it. I don't feel like it. So I'll skip to the next floor. I'm at 12 minutes, which is really good for being in caves too. I'm sorry, flooded caves too, but maybe I should have taken the IV bag. That way I can maintain this, but at the same time, like I said, Hush might be difficult. Whereas if I have Krampus's head, who knows how it'll be. XL depths. Okay. Oh, that was fun. I think it is based on my damage, because that was pretty ridiculous right there. Yeah, I'm just murdering. I mean, this is hardly even fun anymore. I mean, it is kind of fun. Just walking in a room and having everything die. But at the same time, it's kind of anticlimactic. It's like, oh, I was wanting to kill those guys. But I guess I can't, because, yeah. Yeah. What? You're still alive? They have a lot of health. But part of the thing is that if I hit them with a single tier, they're all gonna die anyway. Okay, so splitting enemies aren't affected, so there's that at least. I have some enemies I can use it against without having to worry about the fact that I killed them all instantly. Oh! Not affected. Which is weird, because they are affected by the poison even when you hit them head on. So I find that interesting. At least I think. Yeah, see? They're affected by poison even if you hit them straight on. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely making it to boss rush. That's, that is a foregone conclusion. I haven't really done boss rush much. Part of that is because I've had a lot of slow runs. Which isn't very typical for me. Usually I have a lot faster ones.
The Hermit.
I don't care about any of those items, so I'll just donate a bunch. The next one's at, oh, okay. 150, I think? Maybe? Something like that. 200? Who knows? Well, a lot of people, because the donation machine has been around since the beginning of Rebirth a year ago, so I imagine quite a few people know exactly when the unlocks are. Thus rendering my rhetorical question completely pointless. Anyway. Bomb. Run away. Donate. You give me nothing. I blow you up. I'm not even mad. It was worth it. I'll take it. This is Depths 2, so I won't be getting many active items anyway. I only have literally 2 more treasure rooms before I'm done. Rainbow worm. That's kind of cool. I'm not gonna take it though. Cool does not trump useful in my book. Not always, anyway. Cool, but ultimately pointless doesn't. Cool, but makes your life a bit harder. Well, that's fine by me. Ah, stop it. What happened to, did I leave it in one of the other rooms? Ah. This is kind of frustrating. I realize it's 98% of my, idiocy, but still, it's frustrating. I think you can push those. I think that's what it is. They're the same ones that are dropped by that Minecrafter item. The one that is clearly a reference to Minecraft, because obviously it is. It's TNT and it's called Minecrafter. And it's roughly the design of the Minecraft TNT. Not exactly, but I'm getting a lot of poison items. Should I take it? I will. It's a very poisonous run. Which, of course, gives me a very obvious title for this episode. I like how it shakes now that, in Afterbirth, when you're in one of the rooms with those hands. Admittedly, you have no way of knowing which one it is, so you have to act like it's going to be the skeletal one, because that's the by far most dangerous of them. Given that it can do those randomly jumping ruptures on the floor. Fissures, whatever you want to call them. The ones that will kill you and your loved ones. I almost picked that up. Okay. I forget what 2 does. 2 does that. Good to know. Anyway, why doesn't Toxic Shock affect them? It should. Okay, I almost had enough time to make this. In fact, I should have enough time. I'm right here, and I'm gonna crush the bosses really, really quickly. Fruitcake! I love fruitcake. Well, real fruitcake is touch and go for me. I mean, I like the actual item. All the various effects are pretty awesome. Especially since it gives you Holy Light, which is really, really, really good tier effect. In fact, I'd have to say that's one of my favorite items now, is the Holy Light item. Which is weird, because I don't normally like that type of item. The one where it's, the ones that involve Crack the Sky. Those effects. The light beams, you know what I mean. Oh, it's this cage. Not cage. What am I thinking? The gate. Ha! Take that. I'm not taking that. For one thing, that would actually be one of the worst possible items for me to take. Mostly because it would mean that I'm gonna gain back any health that I lose, making it virtually impossible for me to keep that up. Awesome. And the tears up. I'm very happy with that. Give me something to trade my life away for. It's a start. Alright. Boss rush. Really? Just that? Oh well, at least Mom's wig is awesome. The Godhead basically crushed him. In fact, the only one I don't really like so much is the Little Planet. No, wait. Was it Little Planet? Tiny Planet, that was it. I like that effect in general. However, I don't like it on its own, because half the purpose of Tiny Planet was that you could make a big, massive orbit around you. And that's kind of impossible when there's only one of them. Admittedly, my tears are massive, so it's not that big of a deal, but still. It's not the spirit of the item, so it's not very good. But the fact that I occasionally get, yeah. Actually, if your tears are too large, I'm told that that effect's pretty worthless. The, Explosivo mine tears. They stick to an enemy and they explode after a while. They're apparently kind of useless if your tears are too big because the explosion is too far away for it to be worthwhile. But that's not a bad thing. Well, I mean, it is a bad thing. But I'm just not saying it's not a bad thing in regards to this particular item. Because Fruitcake only will have it happen once in a while anyway. Also, I think that's why I was dropping black hearts when I used Fruitcake the previous time, was that it gave me Circumstance effect, because that's what that seems to do. Maw the Void seems to do the same thing too. I got that in a different run. That I didn't actually show here, but that's kind of cool. Alright. What's that electrical one? I keep killing them before it explodes. I don't know what that other dingle is called. I'm curious. Because I know the really big one is the brownie. And I know... What did I run into? Oh, I think one of my tears exploded. Oh well. I don't care, this is crazy enough. I've always felt that the Maw and the Gate should have had the opposite effects. That the Gate should have the fire and the Maw should have the blood ones. Because, like, the fire ones, for being unique in the game, sort of, it's just a reskin of, it's just a palette swap of the regular fires. But it's still the actual coloration of it's unique in the game. So I feel like that should be a much more imposing enemy that it's used for. I mean, the only other enemy that uses fires like that is Mega Satan with his awesome multicolored fires. But even then, you can't really use it. I mean, even then, it's... What was I even saying? I actually don't know what I was saying there. Basically what I'm saying is that I feel like it should be on something bigger than the default Gate. Not Gate. Maw. That's why I feel like it would have been better to put it on. I also don't know what these guys are called. I've only fought that other dingle once, and I missed what it was called. Actually, I could look at my first episode and see. I might be able to catch it if I freeze frame fast enough. Oh wait, no, the name didn't even appear. He's Mascara. Awesome. The kidney bean. Oh, what do you do? Appears to be some kind of fart effect. I don't know what it is though, so I'll keep Krampus's head because Krampus's head is awesome. Whereas that one might be a liability. If I was slightly faster there, I could have gone back in if I wanted. Anyway. The womb. Awesome. Euro in that case. Alright. Back to killing enemies instantly. Oh, I got my health back. How did I get my health back? That's sad. Oh well, maybe there's a devil beggar in one of these rooms. If not, well, I already do enough damage anyway. I don't... You. Bob's Bladder. Creepy bombs. Oh. Bombs drop creep. Huh. That's cool. It's especially cool if you have something like, what were the bombs that... I don't remember what they're called. The ones that follow enemies. With ones like that, it's cool because it will leave the trail of creep around you. It's also cool if you have Dr. Fetus, because I assume that it stacks. I don't see why it wouldn't stack. So I imagine that'd be... I forgot he leaves creep. Okay, anyway. What's this way? One of you. Too bad it doesn't deal red heart damage. Oh, that was my chance to see where it is. Let me quickly abuse this to find out where the, see if there's any arcades on this floor. If there aren't, well then, oh, there aren't. That's sad. Maybe I'll get a Satan room where I can trade it away. Alright, crossover. Sweet. Contract with Blow is awesome, as usual. I mean, admittedly, I don't need most of that, but still, it's the thought that counts. One of those exploded. I think it's because I remember from before this Ipecac shots him occasionally. Teratoma. Teratoma, what's up, my brother? I don't know. Why am I pretending to like him? I don't like Teratoma. Awesome. Is it? Please be a deal, please be a deal. Yes! And it's 2. I like both. Black powder is awesome. Watch this. I have fast enough speed that I can make a really big circle. But it has to be a circle. I can't really make it in this room because of obvious reasons. Rocks are in the way. I don't know why I said it was obvious reasons and then proceeded to explain said reasons, but here, watch this. Wonder how big I can make it. Come on. Yep, see? I can cover most of the room with one. If I can make circles around an enemy, I can kill them all. That's pretty awesome. And I trade away all my health, so I have this back. It'd be cool if I could make a room circling one. Although admittedly most enemies will be killed by my toxic shock anyway, so I can't really get much of a chance to use it. Plus, the womb has a lot more emphasis on these sorts of things where there's not much room to move around. A lot more rocks everywhere. Oh well. I'm just looking for the boss room. I'm gonna keep my map here open so I can see when the thing it procs. The whatchamacallit, the mushroom. What is it? The name is escaping me. Oh, it's all the way up there. Long way to go. Anyway, now that I'm done complaining. Bad trip. Not happy with that, but health is not exactly at a premium in this particular run. Oh. Dang mimics. Aren't mimics awful? I would add more, but I'm kind of focusing on not getting hit by anything, given this is a Curse of Darkness, I have no way of seeing where I'm going. Ah! Wish I had a donation machine somewhere. That would be nice. Oh wait, I already jammed it, so that's not really mattering. I can even kill those guys before they're even ready to kill me. Alright, everyone die. Oh. You hosts are rather sturdy. Guess I had to beat that out of you. What? Since when were you there? More health. I need health. Thank you, bum. You're a lifesaver. Or rather than a lifesaver, you're more of a okay helper. And by okay helper, I mean you probably saved me by giving me more health than I could possibly use. Alright, mom's heart. Die. No? Not enough for the eyes, huh? The eyes don't have it. Get it because it's forget it. Explode! I want to see how much damage it does. That's actually a pretty decent chunk. Awesome. Oh, right, I forgot. I haven't unlocked Hush yet. Why was I thinking about Hush? I was confused for a second, but nope. Down to Sheol. I keep getting confused because I also played... Maybe it was 10 and 11 then. I thought it was 9 and 10. Oh well. So one more and I unlock Blue Baby and Blue Womb. 2 more and I unlock Sheol and the Cathedral permanently. That's exciting, right? By that time I might even have the negative completed. Actually, will I? I think I have 3 now. This will bring me up to 4, so no, that's impossible. A pity. But that'll just mean I only need 1 more to actually unlock the Dark Room. Die. That's what you get, Greeds. It's your hubris. Well, hubris isn't really appropriate there, is it? Because you're greed, not... Alright, let's fight him. I mean, I probably could have waited till this was, till I got Krampus' head back up, but I don't really care. I missed. Counterpoint, I don't care that I missed, I'm still going to kill him. I'm way too fast for my own good here. Come on. Ha ha ha. Take that, Satan. How do you like being killed by your own symbol? Well, that was an awesome run right there, don't you agree? I was very happy by it. If you enjoyed that, like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Otherwise, I will be seeing you next time on The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth.